came out and took care of business and had a presence about them. We missed some easy shots, and got to learn that we can't allow that to dictate as we move along. Just continue to play and take the next best shot. Really want to say congratulations to Jazz on 1,000 points. It's absolutely astounding to see her journey and what she's accomplished, and to join that club here. I know she's really, really proud to be a part of. For what she's done in the time that she's been here, and to really, it's just been amazing. So I'm really, really proud, though, and she knows this, of how she's rebounding the basketball right now, because I know that's an area of improvement. She really wanted to improve being aggressive on the boards this year. And, when she's a double-double night in and night out, we're a much better team. She had a double-double on Sunday, and then to back that up today, I love her presence on the board. And I love how she's become not just a shooter but a scorer, and it's all because of her hard work. And we talk a lot about development, but I think when players decide to own their development, and she's a player that has really owned her development, and she's gotten better because of the things that she's taken away from practice and her individual time with Coach Kelly to get in the gym on her own. And so I'm really, really proud of her. And I'm proud of how she's been committed to Alabama. And just congratulations to Jazz. I want to end with our bench. It's really important that our bench have an opportunity to improve and get better. I'm so thankful and want to give a shout out to Coach Plaisance for deciding to play this game on a last-minute situation, because all she and I talked about was how can we help our teams get prepared for January. And the commitment and the passion she has for her players and the program there, I know they're going to have a great, successful conference season, and both of us just wanted to put our players in a position to get better tonight. So I thank Doobie for her commitment and for traveling, and I know she's going to turn around and head over to Hattiesburg and continue to get better. But I'm proud of our bench, especially this one to the right of me. There's been an adjustment period. She's continued to come out every day and work hard. She's been shooting the basketball really well in practice. I love our versatility on our bench, and it's like I tell them, you got to be ready when your number's called. And our bench has to continue to help us, and I'm really proud of Key tonight and her having some success because her hard work and practice is paying off.
James, you can go ahead and fire away with your questions.
Yeah, hey, Coach. So you guys, obviously, you talked about this being such a short notice game. What were the conversations and how quickly did they develop once you found out that Southern Miss had issues still?
Well, we were just trying to, it's a day by day. It's like I tell everybody, it's like an adventure. And every morning when you wake up, you just put your boots on and you pack your tennis shoes and your dress shoes, because you just don't know what the day's going to hold. And so I appreciate both administrations working really hard. And we were just trying to respect and see where Southern Miss was and turn everything that we could into a positive. And Nichols and ourselves were kind of in a similar situation, and we were fortunate enough to make it work. And again, right now it's about the players and having a positive experience. We're sad we couldn't get the TV time filled, but I think everyone that was involved tried to do what was best and turned everything we could possibly into a positive.
Yeah, and then you guys at the end of the game were able to kind of empty the bench, get everyone in. And what did you see from that group that played in the fourth quarter primarily?
Well, I think it's important that they understand it's not about the score. Myra had a really great game against Oklahoma State. Taylor stepped in there and had a big night. Game before that, and now tonight, Key. So I think our bench development, practice is really important, but the only way to really, really continue to build on practice is to get game-like minutes. And so I think it's important that regardless, we have a lot of confidence in our bench, and it may be nights where we go to who's playing well and matchups in certain situations. And we again feel like, especially on the perimeter, we have some depth that we need to take advantage of, because over the course of time, minutes played in February does start to wear on you. And the only way our bench can grow and get better is to play in game-like environments.
Yeah, and then just last question for you is on Daisha. She warmed up but didn't play today. Was that a game time decision, or is she just starting to get back into the rhythm so that she can come back at a later date?
We're just trying to put her in a situation with no contact to continue to, work back in. It's a day-to-day decision. I'm really proud of her, though, and I'm really the best medical training staff in the country in Dara. And Daisha, has put so much effort into it, and so has Dara, and we're really continuing to make progress. So it's just a day-by-day decision, and we're taking it one day at a time right now. It's kind of like that adventure I mentioned earlier. There are a lot of different adventures that you got to compartmentalize, and everybody around the program, regardless of what their situation is making the most of every day.
All right. And I have a question for Jasmine. Jasmine, can you tell me what does it mean for you to get to 1,000 points in your career?
Just being like, I'm sorry. It just feels like a blessing because I mean, just where I came from, and the amount of time that I had. So, when Coach announced that, like, it was just like a thrill, because I'm I'm part of a group that's special. So,
Did you know that you were close there in the second quarter?
No, I didn't. I didn't know. I didn't even know I was somewhere close to that point anyway.
I think that just
All right.
shows it's not about her. It's never been about her, and she doesn't focus on individual success. There's times where I wish she'd shoot it, and she doesn't. So, but what she just said says a lot about her. She's total team, and not about me. It's about we. So, and we didn't want to tell her. So I'm glad it was a great surprise.
Right. And then Keyara, you really heated up there in the fourth quarter, and you started knocking down some threes. How good does it feel to get out on the court and to get that kind of good production in a game like this?
It felt great. Coach has been preaching to us all week to stay ready when your number is called, and I was just ready when my number was called. I got out there and I played my role. I was good on defense. I think I did a great job on the ball today, and I did what I had to do to help my team.
All right, that's all I got for you guys. If you guys need anywhere to eat in Memphis, just let me know because that's my hometown.
I know we need to find some ribs.
Yeah.
So we're going to work on that.
Rendezvous is my favorite with the
Yeah,
ribs. But
those
if you
are
guys like
good.
wings,
Chicken.
if you guys like wings, then the Wing Guru is the way to go.
Sounds good. Don't tell our nutritionists all this. All
I will.
right.
All right, thanks guys.
Thank you. Roll Tide.